John's Job, a fierce competition between 9 applicants auditioning to fill the position of former Howard Stern staff member Stuttering John. This week's applicant is Sal the Stockbroker.
Today we're doing a game called To Tell the Tooth. You know, everybody always makes fun of Gary's teeth. What color is it? Is it gray? Is it green? Is it yellow? So I went to the paint shop yesterday and I got paint swatches. So we're going to find out the authentic and official color of Gary's teeth. So here are the swatches here, and we're going to match up the swatches to the picture. And you can see that these are really dark shades of yellow and green combined, and they they seriously match Gary's teeth. It's pretty sad, and quite frankly, it's pathetic. But, you know, if you want to have your house colored a certain color, you can have it. You can now ask for the same shade of Gary's teeth. So this is called To Tell the Tooth. And we want to see if Howard, Robin, and Fred, and Artie can guess what color is the official color of Gary's teeth. And that's it.
Now, you brought some people here today, too.
Yeah. Today is the Whack Pack Day. I brought the Whack Pack, the mentally challenged mobsters. And it's Tony Lotto and Uncle Paulie, which happens to be my dad and my uncle. And they're in today, and it should be a lot of fun.
They told me to come down. They want to interview us for a movie or something they want to put together.
What's your name?
My name is Anthony Governale.
And who's this over here?
My name is Portale. I come from Queens, New York. I come over here because I like to meet Mr.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. I see the time, and I like to see him again in presence. I want to take his hair out the back.
What is that?
There, I got a long hair. I want to clip his hair and do pom pom. No, that's not true.
You want to pump his hair?
No, I don't pump his hair. You should tease him.
Well, you're friends of Sal the Stockbroker.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you're Sal's dad.
Right. I am Sal's dad, right.
And you're Sal's dad's
Anglo.
uncle.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got some family members of Sal.
That's good.
A lot of people hate Sal the Stockbroker. You want to hear Sal? Sal, you know, some people love him, some people hate him.
All right.
If Sal wants the job, let him box Gary. That's one idea. Here's one. I've been listening to your show since I was 12. I can honestly say that. Today's show is by far the funniest show I've heard. Sal's a tremendous radio talent.
Oh.
Hey now.
He produced an outstanding bit. In addition to those several pieces, he isn't as good as Stuttering John. He's better. Do not let Sal get John's job. He's a loser. I swear I will stop listening if the show to the show if Sal is hired. I tell you, everybody hates everyone. As long as Tom hates Sal, he's going to have my vote. By the way, on howardstern.com, you can see all the signs that Sal hung up around here yesterday.
Oh, when he was harassing Tom?
Yeah, he hung up all these signs. And I hope they show this on E! Sal the Stockbroker made these really crude signs, like crudely made with magic marker. That
Yeah, he just took pieces of paper and just started writing.
Yeah. And Sal kind of hung up on the door where Tom works, the delay button. He hung up, please stay out, Tom ruining show. And Tom came out and started ripping him down and yelling at Sal.
Pissed, yeah. You know what? I walked in this morning. Sal's at it 24 hours a day. I don't know how Gary would ever be able to sit in the office with him for 3 months if he should win.
Baba Booey.
Because Sal was in there this morning, first thing, with a, you know, those pieces of little paper that they sell or have in the paint store that shows you different colors.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of white ones, and he was matching them to Gary's teeth.
Well, that's what we're going to be doing today.
And he was always like, we're going to find the definitive color.
If only they were white, I'd be happy. They were all yellow.
All right, Sal the Stockbroker, you're here struggling to get a job. You want John's job. I thought you did a brilliant job yesterday. I did.
Thank you very much.
He's funny. He's wearing an I Love Tom t-shirt today.
I love that.
Trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to, get along with everybody.
Yeah, I think that's a little sarcastic, that shirt.
Slightly facetious.
Casey, what is it?
Hey, Howard. Also, he's got this incredible beef with Marianne from Brooklyn. I got a phone call, and we're going to have it for tomorrow.
All right, we're going to hear that tomorrow. But today you were asked to bring in your Whack Pack members.
Yes.
That's correct.
People that we would perhaps think are crazy or something like that. Now, one of these people is your uncle?
Uncle Paulie and my father, Tony Lotto, because he's addicted to the lottery.
And you lied to your father about coming in here?
Well, there could be a possible movie in the works. It might be a documentary, so.
What happened?
Nothing. I just said, hey, I'd love to have you on the Howard Stern show. There could be a possible movie in the works, and I think that you
That was the lie.
Oh, that was the lie.
Yes. That he
And-
could be in a movie.
Well, you call it a lie.
And then you didn't tell him you're here to goof on him and make him a Whack Pack member.
No.
That's good.
Tard fellas.
By the way, I saw some of the pictures with the shenanigans in the green room. Your uncle fell asleep, and you have people going up and mooning him, and you took pictures, and we're going to put that up on the website. That's great.
I don't think you should put the moon one up. I already was warned by my dad on the side.
All right, here is your dad and your uncle. You think they would be great additions to the show?
I think my dad will stump the Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I really do. There's my dad.
Oh, my God.
My goodness.
That's your dad.
Yeah. He looks like a bloated Ronnie.
He does. He looks a little like Ronnie the limo driver. An interesting hairdo also.
And there's Uncle Paulie.
Hey, Uncle Paulie.
Hi, nice to meet you, Mr. What's your name?
Howard Stern?
Howard Stern. It's a beautiful name. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You're looking at $1 million case, you know that?
Really?
Really?
Hey.
Nice, great, very photogenic.
Thank you.
Coming from
Photogenical.
Hollywood. Beautiful.
Now,
Thank you for coming over here, know what I mean?
Sal, your uncle is obviously Italian.
Sicilian, no Italian.
You are a full-blooded Sicilian?
Sicilian blood.
100%.
So you're part black?
Excuse me, brother.
You are part black. Sicilians are part black.
No. You're wrong.
Moulignon.
You gotta know a little bit
Moulignon.
about history.
He's a Moulignon.
You're a Moulignon.
Listen to me. No. Be close to Africa, ma we're not black. I'm not prejudiced.
Right.
Ma we're not close. Very close to Africa. One night we go where? Ma we're not black.
It's true that Africa invaded
blonde
Italy.
Eyes,
Yeah.
blue eyes.
Right.
Beautiful people. Strong too.
Right.
Everything.
Yes.
You know?
Paul is missing 3 of his fingers.
Is that
Because when he was a teenager,
Yeah.
he found a cherry bomb without a fuse, and he decided to light it with a spark from a rock, and it blew his hand apart.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you blew your fingers off?
Yeah.
That's-
Meow.
It's terrible. Now, you guys are brothers, is that it?
No, Uncle Paulie's my father's best friend. They were altar boys growing up, but he's
Oh, I
Uncle
see.
Paulie.
You gotta
in the
ask
family.
all the people who knows then.
I tell you, I
Let
love
me hear
Uncle
from
Paul.
Sal's dad.
Are you proud of Sal, Dad? Are you?
Be better
very
proud of
proud
your
of
son.
Sal.
Chirighetto, the best, my friend.
You can't hear from Sal.
Chirighetto, come sta? Bello, cha-cha.
Do Paul, do the get a dance. Go.
Chirighetto.
Paul, what do you do for a living?
What I do for living, everything.
No, really. How do you make money?
But I'm an original mechanic in the race car.
So you're good with race cars.
Yeah, I've been in the 60s year.
Dad, Sal's dad, you got the gold chains. You're very Italian.
Very tired.
Do you? Are you proud of Sal and all of his accomplishments?
Of course I'm proud of Sal.
Yeah. You were a good dad to Sal.
The best.
Yeah. You held him in your arms.
I
You
held him in the-
were you physical with Sal as a boy growing up?
course.
Yeah. You kissed him and hugged
Kissed
him.
him.
No,
Hug him.
you were physical the other way, Dad. Are you kidding?
Did you have to beat Sal a lot?
Yeah, I used to beat him up once in a while.
All right. He needed it. What did he do wrong that
He
you?
didn't want to go to school. He had his own thing going. You know.
Lit the shed on fire.
Did he light the shed on fire? Yeah. He was a bad boy, Sal, growing
My
up.
boy, they split everybody in the face. Everybody, you motherfucker. I know. He split me too. And I look at you, get out of here.
What is he talking about?
I love this guy.
He's in a home run again.
Put him on the Hollywood Square.
Oh yeah.
Uncle Paulie.
Uncle Paulie's great.
Casey, get him making phony phone calls. Get him making
Uncle
phony
Paulie.
phone calls.
One more time, the Giddy Ghetto dance invented by Uncle Paulie. Go.
No, luckily, the slow motion.
Right, slow motion.
Chirichetto. You know what I mean, chirichetto?
No.
Yes.
Who said no?
Robin over there. Yeah.
This is the one in Catholic priest. When you do the mass, they got a little boy, dress him up like, like a
The priest.
Uh-huh.
And they serve the mess.
The priest likes the young boy.
The time when I see Sal, the little one, that's a little devil chirichetto. Because it's pretty about the face.
All right, look at you. I'm going to sign you up to a full-time contract. You never have to
There
work.
is a movie.
Howard, is he a whack packer?
He is the best.
Thank you, Howard.
You're better than
Don't believe
Beetlejuice.
that.
You're better.
Paul, do the Giddy Ghetto dance. Let's go.
Do it.
1, 2, 3,
4.
Chirichetto, 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 chirichetto,
You a married man?
What woman?
No.
You're not. Single.
Singles, yeah.
Are you single?
It's divorce.
2 divorces?
Two divorce. Why not?
2. Women couldn't understand how great you were.
Where does he live?
No. I got a beautiful woman. I'm in the top of woman.
You got a girlfriend now?
Howard,
Who want to get a friend?
Paul worked for my dad in his pizzeria,
Yeah.
and they would return the pizzas because he would forget to put the cheese on them.
That's right, baby.
Hey, it's hard. It's hard work.
It costs a lot of money, you know that?
So you when's the last time you had a woman?
First time, I don't got that's a private life.
Private life, all right.
Maybe I got it this morning, who knows?
Wow, it's
Maybe.
awesome.
Only
Yeah.
tonight.
Wow.
Where
Let's
does
go to.
he lives here in the United States, huh?
Hard to believe.
Thing is, so yeah.
His whole life.
We are in China.
He was born here.
Excuse me, we China right now?
Hey, Sean, you're on the air. You're on with Uncle Paul and.
Hey, Uncle Paulie,
Yes.
Paulie.
What's your
Yes.
question?
you have a special license?
What kind of special license do you want?
Special license for the cars, the fixed cars.
The race cars.
Are you friends of ours?
No.
Oh, you a mafia?
You're friends of ours?
Are you with the
Who's the
mafia?
guys?
You
This
have a
is a-
special license?
Are you a made
Sure, I
man?
got my special license.
You got your special license?
Yeah, sure. I
So
can
you
prove
can
it
do
too.
the special?
And we can call him for that too, my friend.
All right, I call you from Spumoni Gardens.
Yeah, sure, baby.
Arde faccio due.
Yeah, faccio tu le altre.
Vaffanculo, eh.
Vaffanculo,
Vaffanculo, you two, you say.
Spara la chiave.
Hey, Sal, don't steal my bit, you faggot.
You're fucking...
What about that? Are you a made man? A lot of people.
I don't know, man.
You are not. Do you know mob guys? You are very
I don't
Italian.
know one.
You never met the mob?
What is a mob? I don't know what it
In
is.
Sicily, you never ran into anybody.
In Sicily, the mafia.
we
The
don't-
black hand.
No?
The black
Why do
hands.
you gotta look at this thing?
Didn't you lose your fingers from the mob? They cut them off?
No.
No?
You
Is
know
there
why?
such a thing?
Because we lose it. Because when we little one, me and Mr. Tony, we
All
were
right.
lucky. So little devil, man.
Wow.
Got a firework. They clapped the bomb. Boom! He lose something, he got a stitch in his arm. I lose the thing. And for 6 months, I gotta come back to my doctor.
Hey, let's find out if you. Artie's always
I could
saying,
listen to him all day.
like, basta chot. It's not basta chot.
Give me some Italian words, Paul.
Pasticiotte.
What is that?
Good man. My mother used to be making the best.
Let's see if Artie can ask him a question in Italian.
Oh, he can't.
I can't. I just.
You
but
He doesn't
You're a
need.
phony
but he
ginzaloon.
just said though, basta short. That's how you say it.
Pastasciutta, you.
Short, there you
He said
go.
pasta
I don't say
asciutta.
pastasciutta, I say pasticciotto.
Pasta. That's what I
He's
say.
a phony Italian, Paul.
Who's
Give
the
it to
pan
him.
Italian?
Yeah.
Why you're Napolitano?
I'm Napolitan.
Sure. You don't understand the Sicilian?
Altovilla.
Ma no, Artovilla.
Era stuna mana mangiata.
Sì, ma ti ha mangiato tu.
È stuna mana mangiata, ragazza.
Ma tu ti ha mangiato.
È stupata risata capadosta. Stuna mana capadosta da cacchiarone. È stuna cacchiarone. È stuna cacchiarone. Era stuparosa.
I feel like I'm in a Fellini movie.
Talking over the tongue.
You like it, you stuparosa.
We asked
Prego.
Sophia Loren show up.
Stuparosa.
Sai, ti dico, fatto una
Stuparosa da scrazziare capadosta.
Go to the toilet. Maybe you gotta go to the toilet.
You like a
Maybe you gotta go to the
You like
toilet.
a mozzarella mensa fanocchio. Oh, la mensa fanocchio. Oh, yeah.
No. You can prove it, baby. I got a daughter.
I have no idea what's going on. Gallo, you're on the air. Go ahead.
These guys off here disgrace my whole family.
Retarded mobsters.
All right, listen, you guys. You're
La Cosa
terrific.
Nostra.
Sal, you've hit another home run with Uncle Paulie and your dad.
Tony Lotto, because my dad's addicted to Lotto. We
Yeah.
almost lost our mortgage because of it.
Hey, Uncle Paulie, is it all right if we put the pictures on the web of the guys mooning you while you sleep?
Do anything you want. Who cares?
You don't care.
You don't care.
This guy's a home run. We're going to have you back.
Man,
Uncle
Yes,
Paulie's
all
the
the
best.
time.
You're
you
the
can do
best.
anything you want.
Thank you.
You're
Howard.
the best.
Man,
And your dad's the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Star.
Sal, the Stockbroker Boys, thank you for coming by. That was great.
Uncle Paulie.
Irighetto!
Arighetto la puttana.
What is it, Mike? What's up?
Hey there.
Hey, now, come on, Mike. Just say it quick.
Come on now.
I know. Just say get rid of that and let's go. What's your comment?
Listen. As far as I'm concerned, Sal's batting 1,000, man. Uncle Paul's a home run.
Uncle Paulie's a home run. He is.
Tony Lotto.
All right.
Tony Lotto.
Bravo.
Very good.
Bravissimo.
Bravissimo. Bellissima.
Fare tu sei da pezzo di merda su sfaccimi ragazzi una cosa, sta a scuola.
Oh, sole mio, sangue della patata a te.
Faccia
a tutto Napoli. Ti basta una testa, ginocchietto che tu sei. Io ti saluto per il...
Abbondanza!
Bene. Ma
Abbondanza!
sei che ho parlato te, guarda se ci metto un sciavolo.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Hey, Uncle Paulie. Hey, wait up, hold up. Come here, Tony Lotto.
How you doing?
How's it going?
The case is here, know what I mean?
So guys, are you upset are you upset that Sal lied to you about why to get you down here?
No. That's normal, my friend. Nothing opposite of it. We love everyone who type opposite of us. Because we want people look at people like that.
So how do you feel that you guys might be?
I feel much better. My stomach already nice. I feel wonderful.
But now that you guys might be new members of the Whack Pack, how do you guys feel?
Yeah, beautiful.
I feel wonderful because we love Mr. Weston and the whole company over here. Very good.
All right.
Better you guys see the show, and we see the show every week.
And are you guys proud of Sal?
Sure.
Very proud. Number one, Sal. We love Sal.
All right. Uncle Paulie, can you take us out with the dance again?
Oh,
One more time. One more time.
Now, kirighetto.
All right, Uncle Paulie.
Okay, goodbye.
Take care, Tony.
All right, thanks.
Right,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Okay, you're going to finish out the week with the Fred game.
Why not?
All right, here we go.
You're a brave man. I don't know if you know what it's like to do this.
I'm pretty close to this nut too, so I'm a little worried.
I think we're going to, even next week, have to finish off with the Robin, Artie, and Howard game.
Yes, absolutely. We got to get to everybody.
Well, Vegas is next week, so we'll get a pass.
I didn't get you waiting a week.
I'm glad that they started with Fred because he was so afraid to get to it. We all got a reprieve.
I know. All right, so here's how it works. Sal's going to read a statement. One of us made it about Fred.
Yes.
And I guess Fred has to guess
Who said
it, and then we'll play it. That's how it works. Sal, take over. It's your game.
Statement number one. The most annoying thing about Fred is that he's not going to be able to take this very well. He's what I call the perfect example of what I call being able to give it but not take it.
Fred?
You know, if John was still here, I would say that was John. But Fred can't take it. And yet he was the biggest baby of all time. You know, I'll say KC.
KC, who's not here today.
Right.
No. I didn't see him in the hall.
He didn't want to be a part of the Fred game. He's smart.
He stayed away. See, we're all here. We'll get it.
9/11 all over again.
All right, you say KC.
I'll say KC.
The most annoying thing about Fred is that he's not going to be taking this very well. He's what I call the perfect example of being able to give it, but not take it.
Save that statement for when we do Robin.
Yeah, right.
That will be my
I was thinking the same thing. I'm borrowing that.
That's a mirror.
All right, there you go. That's number one. You got that one wrong, Fred.
No matter what happens, Sal, you're doing a terrific job.
Yeah, so far no
Yeah,
bloodshed.
let him say that before he starts to bleed.
Before he hates you.
Before I punch you. And
Sal,
punch
did
your
you
goatee.
offer a statement or no? On
No,
this?
I didn't.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Smart man.
Of course.
Yeah, really.
Fred holds a grudge.
You don't say. The most annoying thing about Fred is that he's so perfect. There's nothing to complain about.
Oh, please. You know what?
Who said
Shame on that person.
Exactly.
Artie.
And I know it's got to
And
be
you know,
Artie.
I'll say the person.
Artie, F you, dude.
Ass-kissing,
Wait,
phony
Not
Italian.
me! Not me,
It's not you.
dirtbags!
Oh.
I say someone who was afraid to be punched, and that would be Howard.
No way.
Did you say that, Howard?
Let's find out.
The most annoying thing about Fred is that he's so perfect, there's nothing to complain about.
You know what? I forgot about Scott.
Yeah, the most annoying thing about Scott the engineer is nobody ever thinks of him for the game. Who are the people in this? Scott the engineer.
Gary, Howard, Casey, and Benji. And Artie.
And Artie.
Hey, guys, how about an apology? That
All
was
right.
terrible.
That was a
But
Check
Artie,
on
you
you,
do have a
Artie.
tendency to
What ten-
shy
look,
away.
Let me tell you something. I'm not a confrontational guy, but I
You stepped up?
Look, I always give it up in these games. Who admitted he cried at a Michael Jackson concert?
All right, next statement.
Artie needs some backbone.
Oh, shut up,
Without
Sal.
barbecue sauce on it.
Just shut up and go back to whatever you do.
Go choke on a Zeppeli. Okay, let's go.
Give Uncle Paulie the job.
When Fred is busting your chops on the air sometimes, he's so unbelievably relentless that you get the idea that he genuinely hates your guts.
I know who said that.
Benji.
That could be everybody.
I think Benji.
I'll say Benji.
Yeah, I'll say Benji too.
When Fred is busting your chops on the air, sometimes he's so unbelievably relentless that you get the idea that he genuinely hates your guts.
Has he busted your balls on the air?
Okay, now, Fred is usually very nice to me. Early on, there was a couple of times where I was taking a little bit of a beating as the new guy. You guys were making fun of me about stuff, and, Fred was, brutal to me on the air.
Really?
And it was all funny.
Right.
But then afterwards, he's a really nice guy. But the example I point out, which was just, extraordinary, death, is Julie Bowen, the star of Ed.
Yes.
If you remember that.
Right.
He went off on her in a way where I thought she was going to commit suicide.
Good. He didn't like her. Don't think that's an act.
But no, and the other thing is, the other thing I'll point to as a fan of the show, having heard over the years, is the supermodel stuff with Carol Alt.
No.
Listening to that on the radio,
He's very angry.
I mean, man,
Yeah.
so...
Oh, he means every word of it, I think.
I've got a point of view, and I'm not afraid to express.
Yeah, no, that's true. He's usually nice to me, but there was one time where
I
was
would have bet that was Benji being overly sensitive.
Too,
Hey, Fred, when Artie first replaced Jackie, the first couple of months, you were real quiet. Was there any hostility there? I mean,
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I never felt any...
100%.
No, he was still hostile to
I think,
Jackie.
And you know what's
I
funny?
think Fred was
It's
the happiest that Jackie was gone.
Really? I'll be perfectly honest. Yeah.
You were.
You know what he is? He's got all of the humor Jackie ever had, except he's not this pissed off troll.
Okay.
Well, thank you,
Yeah, Fred says it like it is.
Yeah.
Artie's a great guy.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm not arguing with Fred. Can I do anything I say? Can I take back at this point? I don't want to be in the contest.
I can't wait.
It's always about you, Howard. It's
Right, always about me. Go ahead.
Fred tends to take you through his thought processes, which can be kind of wordy at times.
That would be Gary.
Especially when you're in a rush, and on top of it, Fred wears a lot of these belly shirts, and he exposes his belly sometimes.
Oh, that's a good one. That's true.
Which I find offensive. Dude, you a fag? And the fact that he knows so much stuff makes me feel really stupid.
That is
That's Casey.
Howard.
That's who?
That's Casey.
You think that's Casey?
Well,
I
let's
think
find
it's
out.
Howard.
I'm doing so bad at this.
Well, by the way, the belly shirt comment. Dude, you're always yawning and your whole belly's sticking out.
It's
and
Howard.
What are you going to do when you stretch?
Let's find out.
Fred tends to take you
Oh,
through
it is Casey.
thought processes, which can be kind of wordy at times, especially when you're in a rush.
By the way, Casey's 100% right.
He is.
And on top of that, Fred wears a lot of belly shirts. Exposes his belly.
He does. What is
one of
up
the
with that?
Spice Girls.
Are you aware of that?
You know what happens is I set my clothes out the night before, not aware
That they're your wife's clothing?
No, the clothes have shrunk
All right.
since they were last washed.
All
And when
right.
I come in, I can't go in and wake her up and get a new shirt, so I'm stuck.
Which I find offensive. And
You know what I found out?
I don't think he's offended by it. I think he's turned on by it.
Right.
Fred grows every night is what the problem is.
Right. Fred is growing.
Growing
Shirts aren't
from his
shrinking.
radioactive oatmeal.
the fact that he knows so much stuff makes me feel really stupid.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I mean, he does know a lot of stuff.
Then again, Barney makes KC sound stupid. I mean, it's KC we're talking about.
Right.
Okay, next up. This is a real rant here. There's a bunch of things that I guess, doesn't annoy me about Fred, but scares me about Fred. First of all, the fact that you don't want to say anything about Fred because you're afraid he's going to kill you. And that's pretty annoying. But the thing that annoys me about Fred, whenever we have a writing meeting, he would chew on his pen, stare into space. You're waiting for him to say something. He's a brilliant writer and all that, but that's kind of creepy, and that annoys me most. And his chin hair, how it's turned gray. I don't like that. I don't understand what it is. It's like a billy goat or something. Also, when Fred drinks his coffee, he gets really bad coffee breath. Okay, the thing that annoys me most
You know what?
about
It's
Fred
Howard. It's Howard.
is especially...
But since it's so verbose,
Let me finish.
and he's got to fill 4 hours, I'd say it's Howard.
It's Howard.
That's not a statement, it's a book. What's the last line?
How many
Okay,
more
the
things
last
could
line.
you have said?
Okay, so the thing that annoys me most about Fred is I'd say, especially when you talk to him on the phone, he just rambles on, he over-explains, he talks and he talks and he talks.
Okay, there's a bunch of things that I guess.
Now we got to listen to this?
Yes, go ahead. I want to hear it all over
scares me
again.
about Fred. First of all, the fact that you don't even want to say anything about Fred because you're afraid he'll kill you. That's pretty annoying. But the thing that annoys me about Fred, okay, whenever we would have like a writing meeting or something like that, he would sometimes chew on his pen and just stare off into space. when you're waiting for him to say something.
Go frown.
You know, and he's a brilliant writer and all that, but that's kind of creepy. But I think the thing that annoys me most is maybe that chin hair that's now turned gray. Like, I don't understand what that is. It really doesn't.
Fred's playing the snories.
And also when Fred drinks coffee, he really gets bad coffee breath.
He does.
Okay, the thing that most annoys me about Fred, I'd say, when you talk to him sometimes, especially on the phone, he just rambles on and on. Like he over-explains. Talks and talks.
Ronnie, please come in. I don't
But
feel
I love you,
safe.
Fred. Please, don't hold this against me.
Wow.
You say, don't hold this against me. Come on. They asked me to say
It's
so.
100% true.
All right. Do you agree with that, Robin, what I said?
Oh yeah, you sort of reiterated what I said, and then you went further
Thank you.
and further.
I did it in a loving way.
What
though.
was her statement again?
That you can't really take it.
But you can give it. See, that's,
You can give it.
so far, that's the one that's bugged me the most. And I'm not mad at her, but it's like, it's so her.
What about that chin hair?
Stop
It's so her.
Why the
Stop
hair on the
it.
chin?
I don't know.
All right.
It looked good at one point in time, and I'm just
No, it's all right.
too lazy to change.
It doesn't really bother me. All right, go ahead.
Say so on the tape.
You know what I hate about Fred is the fact that I have nothing to hate about Fred. That's what I hate about him. Me and him just get along so well, man. Everything is about. Everyone's
who
gonna think
is
I'm
this?
pussying
Who's the
out
lame-o
that-
who ruined the bit?
That I'm afraid it's not
Benji?
true.
No, I can't think that would be Benji.
I do.
It's either Benji or
I
Gary.
hope it's not
And it
Benji.
can't be
Two.
Gary. It can't be Gary.
If it's Benji, he's fired.
Yeah, you're right. It can't be Gary because he just said that I said something.
Because it's, again, Benji doing shtick and not being
Right,
honest.
yeah.
And that's what kills the bit.
Get along so well.
Let's see who it is.
All right, you know what I hate about Fred?
Oh, it's Ronnie.
I got nothing to
Ronnie,
say
you
to
didn't
that.
tell us
Why don't you
Ronnie
tell us
was in
Ronnie's in the game?
Because Casey produced this and not me.
All right.
I hate about Fred. That's what I hate about him. Me and him just get along so well, man.
Yeah, all right. You know what? Who wants to
We
hear
didn't
this?
know that Ronnie was in it.
When is Ronnie getting in bits?
I asked Ronnie if he was in the bit, and he said he wasn't.
What a douche.
I just asked him.
What a douche. Oh, he ruined that.
Yeah.
We don't need people not being honest.
Right. Cut them out if they don't have any.
Just cut him out completely. Get rid of him.
Hey, Ronnie, why don't you give Fred some oral after the show?
We're waiting for
We're in
Benji's
love.
apology.
My wife isn't coming to Vegas.
You know what's annoying about Ronnie? He's got to kiss everyone's ass. All right, go ahead.
All right. The most annoying thing about Fred is throughout the show.
And Benji, I apologize.
Yes, we do both. Because we were screaming at you.
And Artie, too. We did call him a pussy, and we thought he pussied out.
Right, go ahead.
The most annoying thing about Fred is throughout the show, he grunts a lot. I don't know if the mic picks it up.
That is absolutely
But
true.
throughout the show, it's like this. And he's overly defensive about any comment about him. As soon as he hears this, I know he's going to get very pissed.
By the way, whoever said that is a genius. There are times when I'll be talking, I'm not going to hear, oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yes, he talks under you.
And I'm
That's
like,
right.
oh, you got to be kidding me. And I'm trying to kill his mic, and he's having a conversation.
There's only every once in a while that I am in the same room with Fred, but you hear the underlying commentary the whole time.
Who's that, Fred, who said that about it? Gary Delabate? I say Benji did because he sits near him.
No, I think Benji's going to come up with something different.
But it's scary sometimes.
Nah, it's
But that's the third time people have said you can't take it, Fred. Don't blame me.
All right, here's the person who said
So
it.
far, I'm so good.
The most annoying thing about
Benji.
Fred is
Because he sits there and listens to it.
I would have thought he would have picked up on something else.
I tell you, Fred, I don't know if you know you're doing it, you talk to yourself
You're
through
like
the whole
the
show.
amen corner.
And I'm like, Fred's doing a show.
throughout the show he grunts a lot. I don't know if the mic picks it up or not, but throughout the show he's always like,
Right, that's a very good
And
observation.
He's overly defensive about any comment about him. As soon as he hears this,
Absolutely.
he'll get very pissed.
He's trying not to be pissed.
Yeah, he's being big about this.
You know you do that, right?
I know I do it.
All right.
I love
Why do you do that? It is radio.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Are you going
He
to work
knows
on
he
it?
does
No.
it.
No, you're going to keep doing
I'm
it.
going to keep doing it.
Okay.
Maybe his belly shirt's too tight.
Too late. Too late to change.
You know what's great about this show? Benji went from being the idiot that ruined the bit to a genius in 5 seconds.
Hey, you did well.
He did something right.
Every
for me.
crappy comment I blamed on Benji.
And me. One of the reasons I probably grunt is because of, Benji's stench.
Whoa! Fred firing back.
Sorry,
All right, Sal.
Okay, here we
Last
go.
one?
No, two more.
Two more.
Sometimes Fred has topics he wants to talk to you about, and sometimes you're working, and I don't know if he recognizes that, so he'll corner you, he'll talk to you, and there's really no way to get out of it until he's done. And sometimes he can do that, and it could be a very long time.
Right.
Gary.
Right.
Because he's the only one left.
Hold on a second, Sal.
We skipped none.
Okay.
But that was
sometimes
good.
Fred has topics he wants to talk to you about. Sometimes you're working.
It's
I don't know if
Gary.
you
He had to
Gary.
check the paper for that?
Fred, can I say something about Gary?
What?
After the first annoying game, when Gary was in his office, his head was all wet and sweaty, and he was red, and he was looking down, shaking his head in sadness. I go, wow. I can't believe they didn't break on your teeth. He goes, it's not that, dude. This is some serious stuff. Then Gary's thought process broke out. He stood up. He goes, yeah, Fred, I'm annoying because I hijack conversations. Wait till I say blah, 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 blah about you tomorrow.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Right.
He really lost it on Fred's comment. He really lost it on Fred.
All right.
You know what? I have a habit. He's got a habit. What are you going to do?
All right, there you go.
We've all got bad habits.
There's the Fred game.
Bad
Another
breath
home
and bad
run.
habits.
Another home run for Sal. Okay, Christine, you're on the air.
Howard, hey.
Hey.
Sal has to get that job.
Well, just remember, Sal, when you vote, because
voting time.
you're the ones who decide, and I do think Sal deserves a vote. By the way, it does sound like Sal's wife on the phone.
No, this isn't Sal's wife.
My wife went.
Sean the White Rapper.
All right. I was going to dish you, Sal, but you did a great job.
All right, that's being a man.
One thing I want to say is, why when Fred gets drunk does he act gay?
Good point.
That's a good one, too. Okay, Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, stuttering who? Man, Sal the stockbroker rocks, man. This is the best week, Howard.
Yeah, he did a great
Did a
lot.
lot of good
I'm
bits,
going to miss
man.
you guys, man.
You had a good
You
time.
enjoyed yourself?
Very entertaining, Sal.
everybody's
Very
been,
entertaining.
I get choked up when I think about it, but you guys have been really good. I know. This guy thinks I'm playing, but I've just been. Everybody's been so incredible. Will and Jason and Brian and Serge and I just felt so at home, and I'm gonna miss it, man. I really I don't care about winning. I just care about contributing to the show.
Dude, you just ruined the whole week.
I know. Well, do what you want. Say what you want to say. I'm being me. That's what I'm all about. So.
Sal, I think Sal's crying because he's moved by the fact that we accepted him.
Yeah.
I don't think this
And
guy's
he
gotten
got
any
to
acceptance.
express himself in a number of ways this week.
I just wanted to make the fans happy and do what I can do. I mean, this show is part of my heart. So if I'm crying, it's coming through me because that's how much the show means to me.
Wow, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Get out! Go to San Diego to Supersonic!
Get out! Supersonic!
Are you mention for milk and a bunch of noche?
All right, Sal.
Yeah. My kid's calling me.
All right, Sal. Thank you for a great week. You did a great job.
Yeah.
Sal, very emotional.
That has to say something.
Hey, good week, you fag.
We have enough unstable people around here.
Cliff, you're on the air.
Damn, man. Sal really did great. I waited till Friday to hear him completely, and I got to say, this guy's hit a home run out of the park.
He did.
Excellent job, Sal. And let me say F to Tom CC, because he's an asshole.
All right, well, there you go.
Zolar out.
Zolar out.
See you in Vegas, baby.
See you, Zolar.
In Vegas, baby.
All right.
Tears always mean ratings, by the way.
All right. Good for you.
Yeah, when a famous guy cries.
Yes, Double A.
Yo, Howard, how's it going, man?
Good, bro.
Hey,
What happened to you, Double A? Your voice is messed up.
Nah, I'm getting excited for Vegas, you know?
Oh.
You're coming out, right?
Definite. Hey, Sal did an awesome job this week. He brought a lot to the table, man. Let me
Yes.
tell you, he did more this week than Stuttering John did the whole damn 15 years there. Awesome job, Sal.
Awesome job, Sal. You got that for sure.
You know what Jay Leno's saying? I got the wrong guy.
Exactly.
You know, I
I should have gotten Sal the stockbroker.
I'm sure that's next.
Sal.
You know, I just want to say that you guys mean a lot to me. I mean, the whole week has been.
Sal running the gamut from crazy bits to actual emotion on the air, yeah?
Oh, this is my kid again. I got to get out of here.
All right, Sal, leave it at that,
Thanks
pal.
to the fans, man. Thanks to everybody.
Good job. We showed some real class this week.
And you know what? It's what I do. And I could do it no problem at all.
Thanks, Sal. Listen, as soon as you finish the vacuuming, you can leave.
Yeah. Go goggle some Heineken and drop that, will you?
Just because we're going to call you Sally from now on.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. All right, Sal the
Sally
stockbroker
Tears.
doing a great job. And what can I say?
Sal,
I need a tissue.
what was up with that meltdown you had?
I don't know, it just happens, I guess. I think just a week of just getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day and your head is spinning and you can't think straight, It's all the emotion, the adrenaline. But what really made my eyes get teary was
Go ahead, let it go.
Gary's breath. I'm sorry.
No, was this part of the act, or were you really getting emotional?
They said I was crying. I don't know if I sounded like I was crying, but I wasn't crying. I mean, I get choked up. Yeah, I got a little teary-eyed, But it was just it was a hey.
I sneezed. You mind?